new year is approaching, and it's the perfect time to make a new plan to save more money, make more money, and get more organized. Mature Divas, today we're going to talk about 5 simple tips to get you in a better financial and organizational space and for you not to be broke in 2022. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and like button. And if you're returning to the channel, thank you so much. I appreciate your support and you are fabulous. My first tip is to decrease those expenses. You know, there are opportunities in our lives to make small changes and decrease our expenses that can make a big impact. For example, an expensive daily coffee habit could be costing you big time. Think about the money that you spend that could be going elsewhere. Let's say that you spend an average of $5 every time you go to the coffee shop Monday through Friday. So that's 5 times a week, 52 weeks a year. At the end of the year, that is $1,300. What if you could reduce or eliminate that expense? Now, I know this may be a little drastic for those of you that need that social time and you want to bond with others. So even if you continue to go once a week, you'd still save $20 a week and save $1,040 at the end of the year. So think of areas where we could redirect that money and make a bigger impact. You know, consider boosting your savings, paying down debt, or saving for vacay. Wouldn't planning for a vacation be less stressful with about $1,300 already in your travel account? These strategies will have a better payoff than just sitting at the coffee shop. Just saying. Next, increase your income. So before you say, girl, my job is not giving raises, I need you to think outside of the box and think about investing in yourself long term. This is not about the job. I'm talking about a long-term plan for you to bring in more money using the talents you have, preferably online and from the comfort of your own home. When you take control of your increase, you have no limits on the amount that you can bring in. It's all up to your creativity, your hustle, and your drive. For example, my husband and I have an Etsy store. And although we are not a top seller on Etsy, there are some months when we've cleared $5,000 a month. But even in the low season, if we only clear $1,000 a month, it's still our money, and we don't have to ask anyone for a raise, and we don't have to look for any overtime opportunities. We invest that time in ourselves, and we can do it from the leisure of our home. So here's a scenario. Let's say on our Etsy store, we cleared $30,000 a year, and we divided that in half and gave each other a $10,000 raise after taxes. That's a good thing. Do you think that you might get a $10,000 raise elsewhere? Probably not. And here's the thing. The raise you give yourself can be even higher. It just depends on your hustle and drive. Here's a story about me. At one time, I was a home medical transcriptionist in addition to my full-time job as a medical transcriptionist back in the day when I was single. And there were many times when my medical transcriptionist job at home outpaced my regular paycheck. So I would use that money to pay my bills and just bank my regular paycheck into my savings. So here's what I need you to do. Think about what you're naturally talented in. Can you teach a class online? Can you sell designs that you've created? Can you write books? Can you start an Etsy store? There are some great opportunities online, and I'll be addressing some of those opportunities in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. Also, these opportunities are a great way to transition into retirement without having to worry about the change in income. Before we move on to the next tip, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Also, share this channel with others. It really helps this channel grow. Here's the next tip. Don't follow other people's perception of success. Don't fall into the trap of following what others think is successful. This can lead you to overspending. and have you broke. This can also lead to huge credit card expenses. Here's an example. Let's say you have a friend that is a huge designer purse fanatic. That's great for her. She always wants to go shopping for the most expensive purse on the market. Maybe she has a fantastic job or inheritance that supports her shopping habit, but you don't. So you have to make the decision to not follow that false narrative of success. That's her version of success, not yours. Sometimes the people with those material things give off the impression that they are really living the life, but they are having trouble paying their mortgage and keeping their lights on. So if you can barely keep your bills paid, shopping for designer purses is the last place you need to be. Be honest with yourself and with your friend. Next, keep your money separated. Keeping your spending money separated from your bill money can ease your mind. With online and digital banking, this is so simple to do. There is nothing more aggravating than to think you have spending money, but that money is really supposed to be allocated for bills. So if you spend that money, your bills could be late, which causes late fees and additional interest charges and damage to your credit score. Instead, I have my paycheck allocated to different accounts that serve different purposes. One is my main account for my household bills, one is my spending money, one is my savings and investments, and yet another is my travel savings account. This way, there's no confusion and I know exactly what money I'm working with and for what purpose. By having my discretionary funds in another account, it allows me to really analyze what I'm spending my money on. And it can decrease duplicate purchases in certain areas. For example, if I see that my makeup spend is a little inflated, I can go back and see, was this for a special occasion? Was I going on vacation? Was I trying something new? Next, organization can affect your money. Did you know that being organized can save you time and money? Here's what I mean. If you are constantly buying duplicates of things because you can't find the original, you're wasting money. Instead, develop an organized system of keeping things, maybe in a see-through bin so you can see your items. This can reduce the occurrence of buying duplicates or more of the same item, only to find that you had it buried in a drawer or the box somewhere. And it can really be aggravating to come home and find the item that you were looking for in the pantry that you thought you didn't have. Also, organization saves you time. Have you ever wasted a half a day or more looking for misplaced items? According to a Pixie Research article, it revealed that Americans spend an average of 2.5 days a year looking for misplaced items. That's like half a work week. These are things like your remote, keys, your phone, glasses, your shoes, and your purse. Think of what you could be doing with that 2.5 days of time. I hope these tips resonated with you and you take some action to save money and make money in 2022. Let me know in the comment section below which tips you plan to use and keep us posted. Remember to like, comment, and share. Meanwhile, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fabulous, and I'll see you in the next video.